手盘旋，前所未有的趋势。Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about
Einmeldung. Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je vous transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange.
速報です。都心に突然現れた。
现在为你夺走盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
With this scroll, I summon Bernard! Bernard!
Hey,
Yo,
still playing? Watch it.
The Summer's War champion.
The champion of SWC 29!
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about Einmeldung. Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je vous transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange.
速報です。都心に突然現れた。
现在为你夺走盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about
Einmeldung.
Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je vous transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange.
速報です。都心に突然現れた。
现在为你夺走盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about
Einmeldung.
Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je vous transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange.
速報です。都心に突然現れた。
现在为你夺走盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another official stream for Summoners War. This handsome man on my left side right here is Evan.
Hey, and that's Seppi over there.
You thought that you were going to introduce yourself, right?
Yeah, I did. Seppi loves throwing a wrench into my expectations. What's going on?
What's up, everyone from chat? Let's say hi to Valley. You beautiful person. So happy to have hosted you every time and glad you're back.
Yeah, happy birthday, Valley.
Happy birthday. Guys, please, hearts in chat, both on Twitch and YouTube. Once again, thank you for coming over. Wanted to send a big hug to Dear Nico. How are you? We got your account today. Lakota's here too. Perinha Galaxy. Estrela.
Big guy. I saw Cleric Beast in chat. Hey, Cleric Beast, are you Dovahkiin? Like, do I know you from the forums? Dovahkiin from the forums? Or no? Also, love Cleric Beast. Love Bloodborne. Big fan.
Nice. Jezito, what's up? Endurance, you're not on the wrong stream, but we are going to talk about La Centuria. I wanted to ask, have you guys heard about the game yet? It's a new game for a company. It has a new, unique concept of battle that is time-based, so not turn-based. It's very new in the market, and we wanted to talk about the cross promo because you can actually get rewards in Summoners War if you sign up for the pre-reg for La Centuria. Right?
Yeah, that's right, guys. And we actually have a command for it in Stream Elements. I don't know if the commands are working on YouTube, so if they're not, then what I'll do is I can just copy and paste it periodically in YouTube chat. And to do that, it's command cross promo. So exclamation point cross promo if you're on Twitch. You can try it on YouTube, but I don't know if it's going to show up, and I'll just copy and paste it.
Salve Alepaki, salve Warlord, Elegy. We love you, my man. How have you been? Guys, so any of these games that you play, it doesn't need to be Summoners War. You can get anything from Come To Us and get cross-promotion rewards. For Summoners War is 10 scrolls at 429 crystals, so that's a lot of farm and chance to get new monsters in there. So if I were you guys, go to the official website and get this right now.
Yeah, it's definitely worth your while. And I just copy and pasted it a couple times
on
into
YouTube.
The YouTube chat.
Thank you, guys. So you can get some free rewards and maybe get a new monster. Maybe I'll get my Shizuka finally. For now, Evan, can you tell everyone what's going on today?
Yeah, so if you were here for Wednesday, then you probably have a decent idea of what's going on. Seppi and I are going to be doing some account reviews and progression tips along the way. So if you haven't already, hop into chat 4780. We're starting on global server as always, but maybe a little later on in the stream, we'll transition over to EU. And if you guys want an account review, all you have to do is make yourselves known in Twitch chat or YouTube chat or chat 4780. And when you chat in-game, just make sure to write your relevant handle from your platform of choice and what you need help with. So if you want some GB12 help, just let us know and we got you.
Yeah, so name and whatever you need help with. Thank you, Clever. That's very nice. Eileen Johnson, our beloved. How have you been? And on YouTube, guys, thank you for coming over. It's only our second time here, so please share the stream with everyone. Remember, we do have a survey for you guys to not only give feedback about the game, and we are always trying to improve it, but also you guys get some crystals, 75 to be more exact from it. So please share the stream with people, because if you only share the survey, maybe you won't have the chance to get the rewards. So please share the stream. We can all hang out together, learn together. And sorry if we don't get to go through everyone's account. It's only 1 hour, an hour, a little bit that we stream. So we're already sorry about that, but we'll try to get through as many as we can and go through global and Europe today. And maybe if we see that there's a lot of people for Asia, we can do it next week.
Exactly. And if you guys are waiting, or if you're afraid you're not going to get your account reviewed in the time allotted, feel free to drop a question in chat. Or maybe if we're helping somebody who has a similar question, maybe you can benefit from the answer to theirs. So I've already got some semblance of a list going. Nice. And right before the stream started, we promised Cypher that we'd look at their account.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, yeah, let's start with Cypher. Just wanted to give it a shout out to Warlord7369. I'm the trash man. Whoa, my first stream. Nice. Excited. Who's your first time here? Y2, we'll do Europe on the last part of the stream. So the last 20 minutes. Is Susano, Mina, Orion a good F3 siege defense? Yes, everything 250 plus speed. Yeah, plus the lead from Susano. That's going to be great. If you can try to put the Orion at 170 speed, that would be perfect Animesh, because then he would be over 300 with the Susano lead. So you can surprise your opponents. Okay, let's go in. What's the name of in-game of the first person?
Oh, Cypher, could you remind what
Speed,
your
please,
in-game
big
name
kiss.
is? Blackburn on Twitch said, my dog is bored, so she's watching too. That's great. We got another viewer from the dog.
Thank you, dude. We love your dog. What's the dog's name? Smells like
what's the
loosened
dog name?
food. Yeah, Blackburn, but they got outspeed, baby. It's F3. It's not G1 guild.
I believe Cypher's name in chat had Cypher in it, but if you want to pause for a second before... Oh, hey, I'm here, says Cypher. Cool. Go in chat 4780 and type in what you need help with. Maddie said, Evan, are you American or not? I'm very American.
Can I see Seppi's Fang? Vlad, yeah, let me show you real quick. It's not very good. I only use my Fang as last pick. I play Control in RTA. It's on Vile Will. Tested him on Vile Revenge. It was good, but bad against CC and resets. So it's like this right now. I put it a little bit faster, so it has speed on slot 2. I would not recommend, just to play before my damage dealer so he can def break into the damage. Ideally, you put it on defense HP to withstand and deal more damage.
Black on Twitch said, can you invite the Lost Centuria link again? All you got to, if you're on Twitch especially, all you got to do is use command cross promo. So exclamation point cross promo and the link will appear. If you're on YouTube, I don't know if the commands are working. I'm pretty sure they're not. So I'm just going to paste the link periodically.
Blue Ye Soul, dude, you spammed that's so dope. You spammed your guild when you're on stream. GZ, guys. So if you need a guild, Blue Ye Soul right here, check it out on 4780. Join their guild.
Nice. Great idea.
And destroy them.
Okay,
with
do you
Spectre
see
and Brain.
Cypher in the
Nice,
chat? If
Blackburn.
not, we can move on to the next
What's their name,
person.
baby? What is their name?
Yeah, that's right, Cypher. It's channel 4780.
Inferno, big kiss. Shout out to you. Can I get a Trickaroo help? Yes, we got you, Cleric Beast. Sorry, Evan.
Yeah, you want to be? I think Cleric Beast. Do you? They're Dovahkiin in the chat. Should we go on their? Should we go on their account?
Where's Dovahkiin? Guys, remember, say hi in chat so you make it easier for us. There's a lot of messages. If you're on the list, repeat. If we don't find, salve Luke. Beijão.
Night Eyes. Yes, we will be doing EU later. Do we have? I don't know if do we have an Asia account, Seppi?
Not for today, but we can next week.
Because I saw I think Fabi in the YouTube chat was asking if we were going to be doing Asia. Probably not today, but if there's enough interest, we could make an Asia account and then go in and review in the future.
I totally agree. So suggestion for your Fang Gang, what I would say is try to get him a little bit faster. Like the way you ruined him is cool because he's tanky, but ideally you want double defense instead of double HP. You want defense, HP, defense, or HP, defense, etc. You can put speed on slot 2 if you don't have a lot of fast runes because 36 speed is a little bit slow to play together with damage dealers. So you want him at 80 to 100 speed. So try to do that and you'll be good. I wouldn't suggest Despair. Violence is the best set, but if you are early game and you don't have Violent runes, Despair or even Swift is fine if you're not farming dragons yet, but I do think you have some Vile runes maybe. Right?
Hey, Seppi, look at this. Devil-like is in chat on Twitch. Devil-like, what's going on?
What's up, baby?
Thank you for hanging out last night.
How are you, my dude? Big kiss.
It's good to see you again. Lala Cage, welcome.
Lala Cage.
Wow, so early too.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of her stream actually.
Oh, cool.
So
okay, so we've got an update for you, Sep. So Cypher's on EU. So right now, most of the folks on our list. So if you just want to, most of them are on EU. So if you want to find somebody in chat that needs our help, we can do that. Can I get a review for my GB12 unit? Says Lopapew from last time too.
We got you. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through chat right now, guys. In-game chat. So go in there, 4780, and then we'll go into Europe and the people that are on the list. Right now, this person asked, let's check my Okeanos. I have a question.
Oh, nice.
Does anyone have an Okeanos in chat? Raise your hand. Keep your hand down, Evan, because you don't have one.
One day I'm gonna be summoning for Oki eventually.
Oki. Nah, dude, you're not gonna
Isn't
get him.
Oki in the summoning rotation next week?
Yeah, I'm kidding. You'll get him. I trust
That's
you.
what I'm saving my stones for.
Raise your hand if you have an Oki. Let's see. I want to see chat.
Ah, Cleric
Yes,
Beast.
okay,
I'm
okay.
using Fire Gargoyle to meet the defense requirements for my Trickaroo. Amazing, dude. That's awesome.
So I would say Oki ideal either in Swift or Violet Will. And remember, only in very specific cases you can rune him on Fatal or Rage if you're using a slow cleave similar to streamers like Monagua, but still the most used is Swift. Very, very fast to play before the team and strip, reset. And lastly, on Violent to go after some AoE strippers and have control and damage. On crit damage, I really like Oki. Mine is like this. Always try to get accuracy a little bit higher, or try to get artifacts that give you accuracy and additional damage based on speed. What I would try to do right here is just get him a little bit faster. For example, a rune like this, instead of 5 speed, try to get one with like over 10, 15, 20, so you can get like over 150 speed. But you're in the right track. I would say that you're in the right track. That's what you want to do. The other stats are really good. Just try to get his speed higher and a little bit tankier. If you want, for example, I can show you mine.
Dude, I'm like taking notes right now for when I hopefully get my Oki next week.
Next week, you get him.
Dude, next week, baby. It's all about that mindset.
So mine
is
I'm
gonna get Oki next week.
on crit damage as well. And I don't play a lot with speed leads, so I normally have the Oki lead for accuracy. It used to be on Swift 100% accuracy, but now
Heavens, dude.
You get a little bit of additional damage at speed right here, and accuracy.
Then it hits hard. I've bared witness to it hitting somebody.
It hits really hard.
It's a fabulous
Oki. Review.
Imagine having one, said Cypher. I know, dude. I can't wait for Monday.
Who wants an Oki in chat, guys? Maybe you'll get him. You'll get him.
Knowing Evan, he gets everything he wants. That's true, Endurance.
That's true. No, wait, with one exception. Endurance.
It's Fang.
Fang.
I hate you.
Oh, where are the monsters? Take the monsters out, Shazer.
What's the chat again? It's 4780. Guys, you guys look like you want a survey link and maybe even a Lost Century cross promotion link.
Thank you, Hey. That's very nice of you. Austin Holmes says, I want a Triton. Dude, Triton's really fast. Very good starter. You'll get him. I trust you.
Oh, thank you so much, Hey. That's exactly what we love hearing. Thank you.
Let's check Ashiana. Anyone in chat has Beast Rider? Because that's one of the monsters I have 0 of.
Hey, I'm so glad you finally got to catch a stream. This is great. I didn't realize how many people were just preferred watching streams on YouTube. This is like I knew there would be some, but I didn't quite understand how many there were.
Yeah, Ryan, we can check your monsters. Don't worry. So for Shiana, what I would recommend is try to get her on speed slot 2 because Beast Riders deal damage and they need to play first. And she's really good because she has the attack bar absorption. She deals lots of damage, so you don't need her on triple attack. I would recommend speed, crit damage attack, or speed, crit damage HP. Violent is good. Vile will, ideally, if you don't have will, shield is fine, but try to get her on speed, crit damage, and attack, or at speed, crit damage, HP, with some accuracy in the sets.
Yeah, definitely some more speed. Noob Cybot, hey, what's up, boys? You're great. Thank you so much, Noob. Do you play Noob in the new MK? I love Noob.
Oh, Evan, Lopapew for GB12. Let's give him some help. What do you have to say? Check his team right now.
Lopapew, welcome back. So you've already got the right units. They said, can you review the units for the GB12?
Let's do it. I'll let you take this one away.
Sounds good, dude. So let's start at the top and let's look at Sigmaris, who's your leader. Sigmaris is looking pretty good. The only thing that I'd want to double check is just make sure that you're landing those freezes. Sigmaris works at their best when they're like closer to 100 on the scale, 100% crit rate, just to make sure that you're landing those freezes. And if you're still not doing it, you can check accuracy. This is kind of a good starting point for her, but I would see if maybe you could get her on a full set of Fatal maybe to get some more damage instead right now.
Really good tip.
So let's see the next one.
The most important thing was what Evan said. Crit rate up. That's
crit rate as high as humanly possible. And then Crow. Is this the Crow? Or
this is the Crow.
That's the Crow. That's the Crow. Cool. This is actually a pretty good Crow. He's doing what you need to do. He's critting, he's dealing damage, and hopefully he's got enough accuracy in the back pocket to land his branding effect and his defense break to set up some big damage.
This is perfect.
Let's see the biggest make or break unit on the team, which is Lauren. So Lauren got 77% accuracy. I imagine that you got as close to 80 as humanly possible. My only question, Lopapew, would be, I actually changed my team. Amazing. So how is it working now? Are you landing defense breaks consistently? Are you able to clear ×10 runs multiple times in a row?
And then the Naomi. Naomi's already great.
Oh my god, that Naomi's crit rate is actually better than mine. like 15%, like low. It's kind of like Leo, right? You're trying to go low on the crit rate scale. That's awesome. That's actually super cool.
I have one small tip on the Lauren. So this rune not being plus 12 and not having a lot of defense subs is a big deal, because this is a tip for everyone in chat. 1,000 HP is normally equivalent to 70 defense. So if you have a monster with very low defense, it's like if they had less HP. Obviously, if you're death broken, it's a whole another shebang. But in this case, because you have low defense, this Lauren is going to get hit really hard. So try to get runes. Try to get this one to plus 12 and try to get runes that have defense as the sub, because you don't have any right here. Especially on slot 2, you can try to get... Oh, this is a good slot 2 because it has accuracy and HP.
Yeah.
But maybe you can try to get on this slot right here, because resist and crit damage don't do anything for you. But dude, the team's looking great. Get the Sigmars a little bit with more crit rate, the Lauren a little bit tankier on the defense, and you got it. Let me answer.
Just remember to bring those off numbers at 1, 3, 5, bring them up to at least plus 12, and later in the game, you're going to find that you're going to be able to do more. You're going to take your runes further by putting them up to plus 15, but only do that once you have runes that you're really settled on, right? And that's when stats matter. You're going to find that you need that for like Trickaroo. So thank you for letting us look around, Lopapew. This looks great.
It's looking great.
Endurance asked a great question. How come we don't have a stream where we roast Evan or Seppi? I guess every stream
is an Evan roast. You guys want to do that? Let's... It is. It's my fault. I'm sorry. You know I love you and I admire you, but I do not admire your Swift runs.
I know you don't.
Admire your Swift runs.
Seppi,
your violence are good.
There's Dovahkiin at the middle of your screen. That's Cleric Beast.
Let's do Dovahkiin. Let me just answer a couple questions. So, Joe Day, can y'all rate my Masha? We got you. Say hi on 4780 Angel. Yes. Skyfell. Big kiss, dude. We love you. Glad to have you back. And Stephen Jones. Yes. We can check your progress. So,
Dovahkiin, so check Dovahkiin. He just went above the top of your screen a little while ago. I got a good question from YouTube chat from Lucas. Guys, what's the minimum requirements on Lucian to clear waves to work fine on Tatu team in GB12? So something you want to remember, and this is fresh in our minds because I was just tuning my Lucian again last night, actually, with Seppi. So something to remember is you don't, since it's not GB10, you don't need Lucian to clear the wave by himself. What you need him to do is just set it up so that the dots from your Melias are enough to clear the wave after it. So, Seppi, I don't know, do you have a number that you want to share for people?
Yeah, so I can show my Lucian right after this, guys, and we have actually a video coming out, not this weekend, but the other weekend about the dot team, so make sure to watch that. Yep. And I'll show my Lucian and talk a little bit about that. Let's go into Dovahkiin. What help does he need?
Dovahkiin wanted some help on their Trickaroo team.
Is this the Dovahkiin that we know?
Think it might be the Dovahkiin from Skyrim, but it might. I don't think it's the Dovahkiin from. We had a mod on our forums named Dovahkiin for a long time.
Long time ago. By the way, shout out to all our old mods from the forums and people that are still with us. We love you.
Dude, and Kalionis is usually in Twitch chat. I don't know if he was able to make it today.
Kali is
amazing. A mod on Discord. Amazing person.
Yeah. We love you guys. Just wanted to say that. Fuzhoda! Yeah, Rogue Elf chick.
Dude, 11/11/11, the day of my my winter formal in high school.
So 1, 2.
I rode down to get the game. And then I came home.
That's Sloth's birthday, 11/11.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Bane for Gisa.
4 determination sets. Okay. And where's do you have the gargoyle as well? Nice. 4.
He does.
5.
And it's moving the fastest on the team, which is awesome.
7. Okay, I see the problem already, but this is good. You have 7 sets. So go on Google. There's we need to know your tower as well, because depending on your tower, defense tower level, and the amount of determination sets you have a threshold of defense you need. If you're already on that threshold, the next thing you need your Verd with at least, I would say 41 speed is the safe thing. Right. So he has a 140 and he needs 100% crit rate. I cannot stress this enough because
he needs to land them. He
may fail. Yeah, he may fail. Yeah. So the attack is good. The crit damage is a little bit low, but you need more crit rate here. You need to max some of these runes, and I would put him on full rage. Try to get full rage on him so he deals a little bit more damage. The Trickaroos are looking fine. If you can get them over 40 speed, that makes it easier also for the Verd, because they'll rotate more. So the more speed they have, the more turns the Verd will get being pulled, and the more turns you'll get ahead of the boss, because you're probably making it to the boss already.
And one thing that I like too is that
the accuracy is really good.
Your trickeroos have accuracy,
Yeah.
which is actually great. Like that's one of the parts where I struggle with the trickeroo team, is making sure that I have enough space left over for accuracy substats. Because the worst feeling in the world is seeing all of your trickeroos, I mean, your single trickeroo, multiple trickeroos, getting pulled and missing defense break. That is like the worst feeling.
By the way, look, Evan, is this you on another account? Rev of Swagger. I run my Verd with 99% crit rate because I like to live my life on the edge.
Your middle name is Danger, dude. Warlord said, you mean Ikaroos? You said it like each is a separate trickeroo. I make this joke way too frequently, but like, it's so sad for Ikaru because he doesn't exist on his own. You know, it's like you either have 3 or you have none.
Exactly. Let me show my Verd just for example, guys. It doesn't the crit damage and the attack don't need to be this high. If you get like 1600, should be fine with 200 crit damage, or like 2k attack on Fatal with a little bit less crit damage. But the crit rate is very important, and the speed is very important on Verd. Okay, and if your Verd skilled up, that's super important too, because don't forget he gets increased damage from those skill ups, and he's farmable. And he's farmable. Okay.
Yeah. So as long as you're hitting that defense prerequisite, then you can focus on just getting your Verd on a full set of rage, and that should help with the clear time. Thank you, Dovahkiin, for the question, by the way. Who's Cleric Beast in chat?
And me asking for help for GB12 3-minute team with double doggos. Okay, cool.
Wait, Slotchy uses a single Ikaru in RTA and sometimes wins.
He uses with oracles, because you pull the oracles and they first hit and gain attack bar. Like, how dope is that?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Cleric Beast. It says, thanks for the help. You guys made my day. Thank you.
We love you, dude.
Anytime.
There will be another stream in Spanish today at 3 p.m. exactly on me. Oh, by the way, dude, thank you for reminding me. I'm hosting the stream and I forgot about it. So we have, for the first time on Fridays, the Spanish stream. So if you're a Spanish speaker, or if you just want to hang out, we'll have a live tier list for PvE monsters. So it might help you with PvE, just seeing the monsters and which ones are good. I have an amazing guest, Nobukoto from Spain. He's one of the most entertaining and knowledgeable streamers in Summoner's War. It's going to be really, really fun, guys. And by the way, thank you for coming. If there's anyone from the SP communities, Evan, what do you think about this Sigmars from Remy asking for help for GB12?
So again, this is kind of a similar situation, but a little bit more on the extreme side. I would really recommend focusing on crit rate, especially if you're building them on crit damage, and a little bit of accuracy too. A little more accuracy splashed in, but focus more on that crit rate. Sigmaris is at his best when he's freezing stuff. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you're getting that activation. And if you're not critting, then you're not benefiting from that slot 4 crit damage rune. So just try to bring up that crit rate as much as humanly possible.
Go on for 780 and we got you. So like Evan said, look at the skill. Freezes them for 1 turn if you crit. So critting is very important. Try to increase crit rate and a little bit of HP also. Let's see the...
Definitely some HP. Like HP is very significant with Sigmaris because you want your damage dealers to stay around longer so they can keep dealing damage.
I have a life hack for you, Remy, and for other players at your level. I see that your monsters don't have artifacts and maybe you can't farm them, but there's no problem. Go on level 1, farm level 1 like 30 times, get some artifacts on each, and just upgrade them. It doesn't matter if they're white, green, whatever color they are, you'll get the flat stats. So you'll get 1500 HP on each one of them. So now, instead of 3.9k additional HP, your Naomi will be 6.9. So don't worry about the subs too much when you're early mid game. Just get the artifacts for the flat stats they're gonna give you.
Exactly.
GZ on
that's really good. That's a really good cheat for that.
Oh look, DeLorean and the friend are looking fine. I saw that you're not using them, you're using Lucian, so I would sub those monsters out. We can do Naomi, Sigmaris, Fran and Lauren. Try to get DeLorean just a little bit higher on the accuracy. Good job on the defense. And the Fran is great. The Fran is great, and it's on Vile. The Fran is amazing. Vile Revenge.
Dude, this is great. Just so other people can see this is what we're talking about. You can run Fran and Lauren on your GB12 team and not necessarily be concerned about the giant counterattacking. because they hit 3 times, but that makes them more likely to be the ones to actually trigger the boss's counterattack. And you want these 2 to get hit because generally they're going to have a lot more HP than your damage dealer. So this is really great. Awesome, friend. Skyfell, I like your hearts. Is that a BOTW reference? Like
when you're later in Europe, do you still
sleeping in a nice bed?
Cleaving an RTA, but I need to know Bruiser comps. Yeah, we got you, Cypher. Don't worry. We'll be on your account right when we switch. And Blackburn said that Lauren's kind of slow. Yeah, so I would recommend for Lauren on Swift to be at least at 120, 130 speed. If you don't have one that fast and you have a Violent that is 90, 100 speed, Violent then will be better. Otherwise, if you have 120, try to get her a little bit faster. But this will still work, to be completely honest. And then the last one would be Crow. Try to get higher crit rate. The HP and the attack are good. Yep, and crit damage.
Higher crit damage too. Somebody asked in chat, what is a free-to-play Necro team? Free-to-play Necro team.
Do you want me to say this an easy answer or the meme one?
Say the easy. Let's do the easy answer.
Easy answer is Lapis. She's one of the first monsters you get in the game. You can put together with her Fran, which is farmable as well. Lauren, that is farmable. Colleen, that is farmable.
Is nuts.
And the last one can be any damage dealer, literally. It can be Raoul, it can be Sigmars, it can be Crow, anyone.
It could be Shaman.
It can be Shaman's the best one, but that one is part of the meme one. So Trickaroo Shaman is the best farmable team.
Right, Trickaroo's technically free to play, but like obviously you might want a transitionary team. The only reason why I don't know if I'd even recommend a transitionary team anymore, Seppi and I kind of bounce back and forth on this. GB12 and is so important because you can get Swift runes from it, right? DB12 is really important as well because you can get Violent runes from it eventually, right? But like, it's so important to stay in GB12, and you can get things like you can get some of the runes from Necro, like Will runes and stuff. You can get those in the Dimension Hole as well. Yeah. So sometimes it might not even be necessary to make that unless you're going for like a challenge quest completion, like an achievement.
Valeu, André Lindão. By the way, guys, raise your hand in chat if you're very early game. If you just started playing the game, or maybe you were away for a long time, you're very casual, you don't understand a lot of the concepts, because that's the type of guys that I want to talk, and ladies, right now. So I can see that you haven't been playing for a long time, but you're in the right place because we're going to help you a lot right now.
Right.
So a lot of people, when I
started
started playing, and I guess that maybe Evan also had this, we didn't know how important speed was in the game and upgrading runes. So the main thing is speed dominates this game because it dictates how many turns your monsters take and how many skills you use. So normally we don't realize how important it is to put speed on slot 2. So the majority of monsters in the game, like 95%, will use slot 2 speed because you can get 42 speed just from one rune. So friend, support monsters need to take lots of turns to do lots of things. So that would be my first tip for newer players. Speed slot 2 on every support monster. Then you can put HP on slot 4 and HP on slot 6, which you already did right. So good job. You should have at least 80 speed on every support monster you have in the game. And I think after you focus on getting those speed subs and speed on slot 2, you'll do that. That's my tip for you to improve your friend. Your Bella Dion, same thing. Try to get
if they're faster, they're getting more turns and thus healing more. You know, it's like that transitions into healing more for your damage dealers. There's more damage. Like, it's so important. Yeah. Great question that I wanted to answer in chat from, I think it's scrolled up. But the question was, what happens if you use 4 Icarus in DB12? Now, the thing is, when Ikaru is at his max, right? Ikaru is pulling three units, right? And you want one of those units to be a Verd, not another Trickaroo, or not another Ikaru. The reason is because Verd's going to be giving you attack bar and thus pushing you further up the turn order so that you're getting more turns more frequently. If you pull another Ikaru, then you're not actually going to be getting any, or any monster for that matter. You're not going to be getting that attack bar for your team, and thus it's going to be more inconsistent. So that's why the magic number is 3 and not 4. Really good question. I'm glad somebody asked it. Awk Alex said, can you guys review a washed up G3? That would be really,
we got
really
you,
fun.
Dude. We got you.
It'd be really fun.
Solarizarge. Beijão.
Solarizarge.
What were you saying?
Chimera was here last stream. Said I was away for a long time, but I would call myself really, really early game anymore. Chimera, I added you to the list for review, because I know that you wanted one last time, but we didn't get you.
Nice.
So
we will get
got
you. Also, to answer Lucas, watching the stream, and I just got Dark Poison Master. Is he any good? He's amazing. That's a Dark Dawson. Good job, dude. Congrats. That's a great monster against units that have lots of debuffs. So if you see a Rika, if you see a Neftis, anything like that, you get the default debuffs on him and he'll give a tech bar to your whole team. So GZ, it's one of my most wanted net force. Just to explain something else for newer players, if you see how many, remember 2, 4, 6 are the main slots, and they should almost always be percentage with the exception of speed, and also rarely you'll keep runes that have flat stats. Like if you check my plus defense, I almost have no runes. So this one is a sell, by the way. How to sell runes. But I kept this rune because sometimes you will roll so much speed on a flat rune that you want to keep it. And that shows you how important speed is in the game. This is a 27 speed rune on a flat rune that I use in RTA.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Duniki Uchiha. Any tutorial on artifacts? Been away for a year and I don't know what to use on my units.
Give him a crash course, Evan.
We got you. Okay, so first of all, don't be overly intimidated by artifacts. Basically what they do is they're kind of like a subsection. They're always flat. Think of them as another flat rune, but the substats that they give directly affect your skills and what your monster can do rather than just numbers for your base stats. So that could mean crit damage for skill 1 specifically. That could mean accuracy. That could mean increased lifesteal. So there's a lot of possibilities for artifacts, but don't get too bogged down in that in the beginning. If you're in the early to mid game when you took your break, then what you'd want to do is you'd want to farm those early floors just so you can get that flat stat at the top. That you see how it says HP plus 1,500? Having that extra HP is so helpful for when you're trying to increase in the floors that you can farm. So you want to get those and then cycle them out for better ones as you can get them.
Okay. Evan, can you lower your audio a little bit? People are saying that we're getting a little bit of echo when my voice comes out through your mic.
Totally. Yeah. Let me turn it down.
Carioquinha, beijão seu lindo. What's up? Parabéns. Guys, can we have some happy birthday Carioca in chat? It's really his birthday. And also Valley Bear. So both of them.
Carioca!
Birthday on
Happy
the first
birthday.
same day. Maluco Beleza. Salve, lindão. Dr. Delight, need a good handyman video on artifacts. We got you, dude. We'll do that.
Wait, did somebody ask for a handyman video?
Yeah, it's Dr. Delight, dude. He's the best.
No way, Dr. Delight,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you guys in YouTube also sending the happy birthdays. You guys are amazing. Let me answer. Lin Yi is asking, do you prefer Bella Dion on Swift or Vile? So this is a general note for all support monsters. If your monster on Swift is going to be 40 speed or faster than your Violent set, put him on Swift. If it has more HP, more defense, and more accuracy on Swift, but with just a little bit more speed, put him on Swift. So it's all about the stats. If by any chance it's around the same speed, around the same other stats, the Violent is maybe 20 to 30 speed slower, put him on Vile. So it's more about what quality of runes you have.
Uchiha also followed up about that artifact question. How does the life drain artifact stat work? Now, that's a great question because the answer is it doesn't just put life drain on the monster. What it does is it enhances life drain that's already there. So like through vampire or through vampiric effects, or if a skill says that like it drains a certain amount of damage based on the damage that is dealt, it will increase that. Really good question. So it doesn't just give it life drain, it enhances life drain that's already there.
Perinha, tell us what help do you need in Kairos? Remember, guys, share whatever you need help with. Best way to get arena points from towers. I'm really trying to grade. Destron, so we made a video about arena, by the way. You should check it out right here on YouTube on our official channel. And
that's true, we did.
My recommendation is try to attack 200 attacks per week. People don't think of arena as seriously as they think of farming, but it is farming because you can get towers that help you everywhere in the game. So I recommend if you're trying to get towers up fast, do all your 10 wings all the time. And if you have time to do more, refresh arena and do more wings.
I was doing refreshes of arena today.
Yeah, I have friends that have done over 1,000, 2,000 wings in a week, and they finished the towers in a couple months. So
thank you, Dr.
It's hard. But if you farm them and you're really determined, you can get it up. Perna review. Okay, Perna is a monster that has fallen off the meta in RTA, but still a great monster for defense and attacks in guild content. What do you think of this Perna, Evan?
I actually really like this Perna. It has pretty what I would consider to be good crit rate. There's always room for improvement with crit damage whenever you can. It's got good HP, maybe a little more defense so it doesn't also like get hit super hard. But dude, I think this is a great Perna.
I like your Perna too. I would recommend higher crit damage. Speed is fine. Try to get a little bit more maybe defense, but that's it. My recommendation would be max the artifacts and try to put her on will. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like it's honestly a really good Perna.
Good job, Ragby. It seems great like job. You have a firm grasp on what a Perna should look like. So great job. Evan, I was going to have a question for you guys. So who has a Perna in chat? And do you remember the day that we both got our Pernas? Because it was one of our most wanted monsters, but like it fell off the meta. And then I got mine live on stream. Dude, if we found that clip, if anyone in chat can find that clip, it's on our Twitch channel.
Dude, I would love to see that. Man, I wish people could have seen Desperado get his Perna. He like fell out of his chair in a hotel lobby in Seattle and like scared everybody there. It was great.
We're gonna talk about DB12 and NB12 safe teams right now. Since you don't have Trickaroo, guys, don't worry. There are safe teams without Trickaroo. Spectre is one of the main important monsters. Your accuracy is great, damage is great. I would recommend a little bit faster because he needs to get lots of turns because of your Verd to reduce the attack bar of the towers and make your run safe. You can also use obviously the Vertihill. Yours is looking good. Crit rate is great. You can use Fran and Lauren. The Fran's a little bit on the slow side but very tanky. Maybe you can try to make her a little bit faster to 100 speed. Lauren is looking great. Look at that accuracy, Evan.
Maybe he's fast on Swift. Is another way.
Yeah. Oh,
Ryan Speed was asking, do recovery skill 3 artifacts work on Perna's passive? They do on others. I have not personally done it. But they should because it works on things like a Tetra or a Raccoon.
Yeah, I've tested it. It works.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, it would increase the healing from Perna's skill 3.
And then the last person needs to be another stripper because Lauren is what we call an unreliable stripper, which that means is she uses her strip even when the opponent doesn't have immunity on. So she might not have it up when they have immunity on. So you need someone that is reliable. And what I would recommend is Chilling is a free-to-play monster. You can get him in the guild shop. So Chilling is great because he can use it way more consistently. And his speed buff helps your team take more turns as well. If you don't have a Chilling yet... Oh my god, you got a Barbara.
Okay. Oh,
that's
nice.
GG. That's great.
That's great.
That's great. You can use the Bella Dion for now since you have it 6-starred. Try to put him with high accuracy, and then you have Lauren and Bella Dion, and that's the team. Those 5.
Productions in YouTube chat said, can I get some advice on my Verd? Yeah, make yourself known in chat 4780 if you're on global. Jay Ducati, cool.
Fear Summer. Oh, wait. Fear Summer. Check my more. The Water Ryu. Let's check him out. Where's
the Water Ryu?
Yeah.
Nice.
More. Okay, more recommended is ideally Swift or Despair are the best ways to ruin it. Some people put him on Vile, but I still prefer the other two. Has to be very fast. Only reason you make it slow if it's only for arena defense and you make him really tanky to counter attack.
To counter cleave, exactly. Right.
Yeah, to counter cleave. But for RTA and other contents, very fast. Despair or Swift. Speed, attack accuracy or crit damage accuracy, something like that for him to have a reliable strip and also attack bar reduction absorption. That is what he does. Has one of the best speed leads in the game, but you're a new player, so don't worry. For now, it's looking great. You can use him as a damage dealer. Later on, save some Swift runes and Despair runes for him.
Snazzy, good point. Strategic chat timing, still not getting noticed. Dude, Snazzy, I feel it. Snazzy said a little while ago, I'm trying to get the boys to review my account to help early game players.
Snazzy,
that'd be awesome,
we got you. What's your name?
I really like that, Snazzy.
What's his name?
Thank you. And thank you for understanding. Sorry about that. We're trying to juggle between the two chats, and sometimes we're looking at one and not the other.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Dala is my IGN. Cool.
Dala, we got you. So can I use my Charlotte in GB10 team? I don't know who to team with her. I have Lucian Fran, Bella Melia Crow. Good job, dude. So Andres, I would say you can use her because she reduces attack bars and makes the team safer. Lucian is not a very good monster for early game GB12s, GB10 teams. I would take out the Lucian, put safe stuff, and I don't see a Lauren on your team. So adding a Lauren instead of Bella, or maybe even the Melia will make your team safer. So Fran, Lauren, Crow is great. Then you can add the Charlotte to make it safer, and then the last one can be any other damage dealer. Naomi, Sigmaris. Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, going back to basics can surprisingly be the thing that'll help you the most sometimes. Noob Cybot, you have been noticed again. What's up, dude?
Your team's looking good, dude. I would do Fran, Lauren, Crow. Crow's looking great, by the way. Congrats. Spectra, try to get her a little bit faster. And Bird, and you need another strip. Oh, El Sharion, dude.
Oh, El Sharion is
that's
a great one.
team because he has no choice, right, Evan?
Yeah, he has to. He's one of those ones that he's a kleptomaniac. He has to steal. He has to steal. Hey Seppi, can you look for either Dala or Jay Ducati in chat?
Oh,
in
Dala has
470?
a stylish nickname. That's why I didn't see you, Dala. My bad.
Snazzy, what did you want us to look at? This is Snazzy in Twitch chat.
Oh, dope.
Great question from Uchiha while we wait for that. Is it important to have a speed lead on arena defense? Not as it depends on what you're doing. Depends on what you're trying to do.
That's the answer. Explain why. What type of defenses are there, Evan, out there?
Because there are defenses like what you're referencing, Uchiha, ones that do try to outspeed. So you might see a Samath, you might see a counter cleave going on from that because they're trying to outspeed. Or maybe speed's not even a factor because you have Leo. Or you could even be going for a resist lead to just resist what they're doing. HP, I currently am using an HP lead on mine to try to tank through cleaves. So no, it's not important, but you do have to find out what's important for your specific strategy. Like if you've got a bunch of bruiser tanky units, maybe you're not trying to outspeed. Maybe you're just trying to take the hit.
That was a perfect explanation. Nothing to say. And I would say if you're bruiser team, even in that case, HP is the best lead you can get. Like a Molong lead, a Wind Monkey with like Jean, Miho, Molly, all those monsters that make it hard for people to cleave you with a Lucian, because then the double Lucian won't get through your defense, right? So it depends. Are you trying to counter cleave? Are you trying to outspeed? Or are you trying to take a hit and come back? Are you trying to use an aerial or a Praha with triple Nemesis to cut the Lucian and heal? So it depends on your strategy.
So Snazzy wants help with their dungeon teams, by the way.
Joe D, what's your name?
From A4 in Twitch chat. Evan, I have 500 ancient coins. Should I go for Elsharion or Vampire Lord first? I would go for... Personally, I would probably go for Vampire Lord, but only if you've already gotten Fran.
Yeah. Fran
is number one all the time, so just make sure you got Fran.
Let me just answer a couple. Where is it? Joe, we got you. MIM is your name. You'll be next on this. Danuke, you're welcome. So tips for dungeons for Snazzy, you said, right?
Yeah, tips on the units I use in dungeon teams. This is from Snazzy. So early games, get an idea on what they can get by with. Perfect. So they're trying to be like an example for early game.
I love that. So let's check his Fran. Good
can
speed
take
on
a hit,
Vio.
totally 17k HP, at least 100 speed on Vio. Lauren, as close to 80 as humanly possible, can also take a hit. This is another one where I'd still recommend at least 80% accuracy, but it's so close, they probably got as close as humanly possible.
GZ on the Lima, by the way. And the Lauren on Revenge is really cool because if she gets hit, she can reduce the attack bar of the monster that hit her. So great call on that. Let's show the Crow. Crow looks great. Speed's fine. I would try to get a little bit more crit rate, but this is looking amazing. Let's see. The Vertihill we showed already. Love the 100% crit rate. Very tanky. Speed is fine as well.
For if you wanted to ever transition over to Trickaroo, just remember Rage on Verd, focus on crit damage.
I had a question.
This is a great Sigmaris. Look at that, 100% crit rate. This is what we've been talking about. 100% crit rate and 221% crit damage.
Hits very hard. A lot of
knows
attack.
What it's doing, and it's critting.
He only takes one turn though because of the plus 12 speed. But when he takes it, someone's dying. Someone's dying from a hit.
That's a strong. Oh, check Snazzy's teams in the record section.
Okay, let's go in there. Oh, by the way, guys, someone asked, can Arctano be used in dungeons? I'm really sorry, but no.
No.
Wouldn't recommend. He doesn't do a lot. And second question
also,
was
like the bosses don't really crit; they just deal a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get any procs of the passive. So no, that's not really his place. But he does have his place, and he's very good where he's good at.
And also Barbara for DB12. I know she's a stripper. I know she has Death Break, but she's not reliable. So I wouldn't put Barbara on DB12. I tried it.
I'm going to answer a question with a very fast answer. Brian Solano, how can I farm for 6-star monsters faster? Seppi and I actually have a video on our channel called How to 6-star Monsters Quickly. Please, Brian, I implore you to check that out. It's a fast video, and it has some good tips in there.
Pritamwani, I just answered about the Barbara. Instead, put a Chilling or an Elsharion that are also free to play, but they strip every turn, so it'll make it reliable. Okay?
So look at this. So these are the units that Snazzy wanted us to show off for them.
I love that he's using Veramos, dude.
Oh, hey, the Vero Water Homie. That was what I recommended for the safe team, Snazzy. That's awesome. It's super safe, right? It's great. That's an awesome transition for the dot team if your Lucian is not quite meeting the requirements for helping clear the waves. Thank you, Sergeant Turtle.
We love you, dude. Thank you. Are you guys going to Europe server? Yeah, guys, we'll go to Europe server in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 10, 15. We usually spend about an hour on global and then jump over there.
Yeah.
Good job. I love that you're using, you know what? Snazzy, one last thing about that. I don't know if you guys remember now, the DB12 team had Poseidon on it. Yeah. Now, Poseidon is a cool stand-in for Spectra. It's functioning a similar way to Spectra in DB12, where it's reducing the attack bar on the towers so that it never gets immunity put on the boss. And that's great because it supplements needing to use a stripper, and that lets him set up for dots using Tatu to detonate them, thus making the dot team even better. Because the thing is, Spectra doesn't reduce 100%. Spectra only does like 30-ish. So... But that's awesome. Snazzy, thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
So,
and let's help Chimera after
if you don't have a Poseidon, guys, Tyrone does the same. It can be used as a stand-in as well. But in your case, I can see what's the problem. One of the things, guys, for DB12 is your Verd needs to be faster than what you think. So if this Verd is fine, it has good HP, good attack, but 35 speed is a little bit slower for DB12. So I would try to get a Verd on the high 70s, 80s speed on Vio because you're not running Trickaroo. So you don't have a lot of monsters to use him all the time. So he needs to take turns by himself. So he needs to be faster. Otherwise, you can have Raok Verd, and Raok can pull the Verd, but the Raok needs to be fast too. So Raok makes Verd sometimes take turns and give more turns to your team. So what I would use is still Fran, Lauren, Verd. You can use the Spectra and then another stripper like Elsharion, Chilling. I wouldn't recommend using the Poseidon here, only if you switch the Spectra for the Poseidon or if you put the Tyrone for the Spectra in.
Hey, Cadiz, thank you so much for saying that. Anytime. We love helping the community out. Like that's all this is about. We're all learning all the time, and that's what we want to help with.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple people waiting for a review right now, Seppi. So how about we help Chimera?
Chimera.
Do you want to put your name?
We got Chimera, dude. Chimera's here.
Perfect.
Nice.
And so now Chimera said, can I get some help with GB12 team? I'm not sure if I should stick to building a standard team, don't have 2A Naomi yet, or should I immediately go for a dot team? Don't have Amelia. Okay, well that's totally okay.
I can tell already he doesn't need a dot team. And you don't need Naomi because you got a 6-star Yen.
Yen.
Yen is great for GB12, dude.
Wow, I've always so I don't have a 6-star Yen. I've always wanted to try Yen in GB12. Seems really fun.
And you got the cheat code, Leica. This is your team.
And Leica.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You don't even need to use Sigmaris if you want. You can do Sigmaris.
You can just put in Leica.
But yeah, I would do Pro instead of Sigmaris.
So cool. Thank you, Chimera. Thank you again for letting us look in this. If you guys happen to have a Leica, and I'm going to give you one more after this. So Leica is almost a guaranteed clear on GB12. It's about 100%. If you have, it said, wait, Leica, I know. Leica
no one knows.
About 100% guaranteed clear for GB12 because it's impossible to kill him unless you hit him at least 5 times, right? He can only take so much damage from a single hit. And so the boss is never going to get to hit him 5 times, especially because he now has native healing on his first skill. And I'm going to give you one more. So if you don't have a Leica and you really need to desperately clear GB, look, Seppi already knows what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
a Triana does something similar.
Crit damage Triana. on GB is really good because she won't let your monsters die that easily. She brings the heal, she brings damage. Let me say hi to Gualas, Besito, Gasparzinho, what's up? Grim Joe, Salve Lindão. And also we had here, let me see, people are like, Leica in GB12, right? It's kind of crazy, but it works perfectly. And remember, guys, Leica doesn't glance on skill 1.
Really cool. And you really don't need to put him on Vamp. You can do that. It's cool. But like I would prioritize damage because he now has healing on skill 1 anyway.
It can be fatal.
Yep. So dude, Chimera, I would definitely go for your style of GB12, which you have a very unique situation that you can use here. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Lubri, Gara in GB12 works, but not as much right now because the giant hits super hard. So it's not that good, but in GB10 it used to work. By the way, guys, shout out to Makani saying that it's watching us from Zambia in Africa. Dude, Africa. What? Big kiss. I'm so glad. Awesome. Where are you guys watching us from? Are people from all around the world? We're really happy. And big shout out to Alpha Soul. First time being on your guys' stream. Love the content. Thank you so much, dude.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Prodigy Evan, want to review the ragdoll I beat you with?
The roast.
Dude, no, I don't let me see it. It's a 10 out of 10, Prodigy. It's a 10. Don't change anything.
Evan, let's send kisses to the places. Okay, say country. Say 5 places people are sending in chat.
California, Blackburn, France. I see Germany. I see Slovakia.
Brazil, Ohio. Canada, the UK. Big kisses to you. Israel. Dude, I was talking to Israel the other day. Poland, Costa Rica.
Poland, love The Witcher. Portugal.
Oh, Greece. I really want to go to Greece. Sweden. Do you know Taki? We love Taki. Taki's one of our best friends.
Are you talking?
Monagua, dude, it's so funny. Bahrain, Argentina. I love Argentina. Such nice people. South Carolina. Represent, baby. MJ, 23. Evan doesn't know what this is, right, Evan?
That's right, Seppi.
Latvia.
Prodigy says, I'm waiting, Evan. It's a 10 out of 10, Prodigy. Oh, what leader should I use if I run Leica and Yen instead of Sig? Also, I'm in Switzerland. Very cool, Homera. I would
Lauren.
go for damage.
Yeah, attack. Lauren lead. Can I get some help with my dungeon teams? Cost. Let's go. Let's see these teams.
And check it out, Homera. When you get to the boss, it's so cool because the boss can only do a set amount of damage against Leica, and you're just gonna heal it back up again. It's really neat. Now, with that said, don't skimp on the accuracy or HP on Lauren and Fran because again, they're still going to be the ones that are more likely to proc the passive. But
stop everything. We have a hero here, guys. I want everyone to put chats, put hearts in chat for Mauricio Mello. He said, "Yo, I just opened a Lauren SD on your chat, dude."
No way.
Everyone that doesn't have Lauren, get Lauren. Run,
dude. What?
Hearts in chat for him. Hearts in chat.
Dude, hearts in chat, and we pray for your safe escape, dude.
Run! Guys,
what a hero. What a hero.
2 cool tips.
Oh my God, everybody.
I'm seeing a lot of early and mid-game players using Lucian on their GB12. Try not to. He's more for like really hard-hitting, high-level runes late game. Try to put chill monsters like Naomi, Yen will work better than him here because he's not going to survive that long, okay? So the rest of the team is looking great, dude. Try to put another wind damage dealer there or another damage dealer that's going to help you. Or like Evan said, a Leica or a Triana that can help your team stay alive. Austin Holmes, we see you. What's up? Don't cry.
Mr. Bacon said, what's better for GB12, Lynn or Naomi? I like Naomi. I have a Lynn. I like Naomi a lot better. She's a little easier to, she's got a couple things going for it. 1, easier to rune. 2, she comes with a built-in brand. And 3, she does more damage based on the number of debuffs on the enemy team. So it's like all these things together just make Naomi a really easy choice for GB12.
Nice. Mesita, what's up? No new house, dude. It's been here for a long time. It's just my plants are out to get some daylight.
Get some light?
Yeah.
I want to feeding them.
Can I give some rune requirements? Yes, Stefan. You can use 1 hack level 35. Let me see if mine's still runed. If it's not, you guys can make fun of me because I haven't used them in.
Oh, Marco Polo. Don't worry. You're not being ignored. So, like we said, We just jump in between two chats and we're reviewing accounts, so sometimes stuff slips in between the cracks. Again, guys, Marco Polo brings up a good thing. If you don't get reviewed today, we do these streams very frequently. So if you don't get a review today, we can absolutely help you another time. Or if you have a question, you can just drop it in chat. We don't mean to ignore you or anything like that. It's just a lot of people to keep track of, so sometimes things slip by. But thank you. Marco's looking for GB and DB12 help, so maybe we can help Marco after
We
this.
definitely can help him. Lucas asked about Zarath, the Light Dragon. He's amazing for RTA and arena defenses, even some guild defenses. It works. It's not a monster for like dungeon farming, but dude, GZ, it's a great monster. Put him on lots of HP, crit damage. He can be slow. Don't worry. The idea is you have a monster that is super fast, like a Raccoony or the Light Raccoony, Dova, and then it gives a turn to Zarath, and Zarath cleaves the other team. So that's basically the concept, and you added speed lead to that. This is the one hack you guys asked for. Is Cadiz
Nice,
good for
Ichiha,
DB12? It can be used, Jake the Fake. I wouldn't say good, but Cadiz is the best monster in the game for this dungeon right here, dude. Cadiz is a cheat code for this. Do you like Cadiz, Evan? Do you like Imagine Dragons, Evan? Did you hear what happened in Secondis? Damn, very sad situation.
It was very sad. Don't talk about that.
How much stats does Leica need for GB12? Lawrence, high crit rate, over 150 crit damage, and very high attack. You don't need HP because, like Evan explained, you can't one-shot him, so HP doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, Cadiz
The
right
only
here.
the only bad thing would be if like he gets perma frozen in the waves, like in the mid boss.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if he gets perma frozen and stun locked, that's the only theoretical way that Leica could pass in the GB12. But otherwise, he'll be there the whole time. Seppi, let's see if we can help. So Joe Day on
Joe
YouTube
Day,
was
yeah.
asking.
What's his in-game
Look at
name?
his Masha.
MIM? Mim?
Joe Day, what's your in-game
hi.
name? Or could you make yourself known on chat 4780?
Say I'm Joe on caps. Caps.
And then the other one, specifically wanted us to take a look at his Masha.
Oh my God, Apollo is a god. 5 spots on Lauren SD. Guys, shout out to Apollo. Apollo, we love you, dude. Thank you so much for helping people in chat.
The other thing that we could do, we could also help Marco Polo, who is wanting the help. Oh, is this Joe?
Yeah, this is Joe, dude. We found you.
Perfect. We found Joe. Amazing.
Let's see the Masha. Really nice speed, great crit rate, great crit damage.
Is this on Vio?
Defense is a little bit low. It's on Swift. And accuracy is very important on Masha because you want her to hit that beautiful death break and absorb attack bar to rotate and kind of has this synchronicity with her passive. So what I would try to get is, I like tanky Mashas. I like HP slot 6 Mashas. There's a lot of streamers that have really, really good Mashas. I love the way you're going here. Try to get just more HP, more accuracy, and she'll be like amazing.
It should be great.
Yeah.
Dude, Prodigy, I'm afraid to look at your ragdoll, dude. I don't want to
Really
come
good
face
job,
to face
dude.
with that again. I don't want to look down the barrel of a loaded Leica. I mean, ragdoll. Or a Leica. Leica's also...
Rate my beta. Oh, Evan, people asking for rating monster reminds me. Tell everyone what we're doing next Wednesday, guys. Invite your friends because you're going to have a blast.
Yeah. Oh, Prodigy says, Evan, truly, I need help with you and Seppi to help me with a siege team that will win. Oh, cool. Okay.
We got you.
Prodigy.
We got
you. You're welcome, Joe. Thank you for letting us look at that.
It was Vigor and what?
So we've looked at that. Let's see if we can after this. Let's see if we can help Marco Polo, and then maybe and then Prodigy, and then we bounce over to EU.
Good point. Good point. Let's do it. So the Vigor, I would recommend a little bit faster. The rest of the stats are looking great. Maybe you can put him on speed slot 2 instead of HP. So he can buff and death break for the damage dealers on defense. The rest is looking great, dude. That's all I can say. Maybe try to get more HP subs on the other runes so you can compensate for changing the slot 2 from HP to speed. And I forgot what was the other monster, Mr. Holmes.
Devade, don't feel embarrassed to ask about your account. And if it's sad rune-wise, dude, everybody starts in different places and everybody needs help. It's very difficult to get through this game alone, right? So it's like, that's why we're here. Never feel self-conscious or embarrassed about any of this stuff. Everybody's learning, right? We're always learning. We've got people in chat asking for reviews on mid to late game. And it's like, sometimes maybe just a fresh set of eyes can help with something, right?
Yeah. And that's one of the cool things about Summoners War. Our community is very like into helping other people and getting better together, which is amazing. A lot of games, people are just like, oh, you're bad, go back to the beginning of the game or something. So we're not like this. So come over. This is a safe space. We all had to learn one day. Evan remembers, dude, like I used Lapis in RTA, like when Drunken Master didn't even know what were subs, what were grinds. So no one knows everything. We're all constantly learning. And this is a great Beth. This is a 9 out of 10 Beth, I would say. For Arena is incredible, dude. GZ, Tashi.
Let's go for Marco or Cryptic, whichever comes
Marco's
first. Cryptic in chat, or Marco Polo.
What is their in-game name?
So Cryptic is Prodigy. So in-game name is Cryptic that you're looking for.
Cryptic. Let me just go on the beta from Holmesy that I forgot real quick, and we'll talk about the beta real quick. Vio. Oh, it's on double Nam Will. I like
double
it.
Nam. Oh, cool.
I like it. For defense, really cool. 6-star her, dude. It's a great monster. I would still try to put it on Vio Nam or Vio Will for defenses, but the stats are looking good. Speed's great. A little bit more defense maybe and higher resist, but you're doing a great job. 8.
Oh, so look for Marco Polo or Cryptic. And in the meantime, Picado Productions, before you go, can I get a GB12 safe team help, please? Absolutely. So I'll tell you real quick. Sig lead, Crow, Fran, and Lauren. Notably, Fran should be at least 100 speed if it's on Vio. If not, try to go for Swift. Lauren should be similar speed, but it's more important to get that 80% accuracy so she's constantly landing defense breaking slow on the boss. And then the 5th is a damage dealer. Now, this could be 2A Naomi. That's the one that we recommend, and it's what I use on my GB12 safe team before I transitioned over to the Dot team. Though, if you have, say, a Leica, if you're in that specific situation, that can be a really safe damage dealer. Or if you find that it's still failing, throwing in a Triana can unironically save the team. Hope that helps, Ducati.
Dude, that's like, we should make a pamphlet of that. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful explanation, guys. Hearts in chat for Evan. Seppi, where did you get? Oh, it's a champion. Not sponsored. Not sponsored in any way. It's a champion hoodie. TOA Hard, yeah, we can help. What was the help that Cryptic needed? I don't know what he needed help with.
Oh, so Cryptic wanted help with the Siege team.
Siege, like defense or attack?
That's a great question. Hey, so Prodigy, do you want help with the Siege offense or defense? Oh, do you still have time to do a global review?
Dr. Delight, we always have time.
Dr. Delight, of course we have time for you.
We got time for you, dude.
I'm writing you down.
Defense, Prodigy says defense. Okay. So let me see what monsters you have. Orion is amazing for 4-star defenses and even 5-star sometimes.
Obviously, Kamoon is a hero. If you have Kamoon, he's always going to be relevant.
Great point.
Oh, I imagine Leica would be fun, but I've never got... Oh, Juno too.
Let me see. Oh, Ophelia, one of the best defense monsters in the game. You do have a Kamoon.
You do have a Kamoon.
Double Ophelia, so you know what you're doing.
Nice. You can do a couple of the Ophelia ones. That's actually great.
Shingze, wait. Let me see all the monsters, and then Shingze. What else? Oh, you have a Ragdoll? Oh my god.
Light Chun too. That's the Ragdoll that beat me.
Dang, dude, that's beautiful. Okay, so I would recommend Jean. Okay. You can use Orion, Kamoon, Vigor for a 4-star defense. That's a good one. Or you can, so if you don't want to go double water, you can go Orion, Kamoon, Skogl, or Orion, Kamoon, and let me see what other wind. Etna is a great 5-star defense. Or you can go Vigor, Savannah, Kamoon is also another great 5-star defense. Like, I've lost to it many, many times. So I can tell you. And you can do a tanky defense with Ragdoll, Beta on 100% res, and Shingze, or Ragdoll, Beta, and then the other person can be a Vigor as well. I really like that.
Dude, 100% res Beta is so obnoxious. Yeah. It's gonna be great to have one. Oh, Noob, sorry if we don't get time to check out your account.
Ophelia is good too into that defense.
In the future, like I said, we do these really frequently. We did one on Wednesday too, and we're gonna be doing something similar, but a different spin next week. So just so you guys can have kind of an idea of what we're going to do, next week we're going to be doing monster duels where we have one person say put up one monster for review, and then we have somebody else put up the same monster, and then the chat gets to vote on which one they think is better, and that's what we call monster duels. So we're going to be doing that next week on Wednesday.
Do you see? This is the defense. We have a full tower just of Kamoon, Clara, Savannah, or Kamoon, Orion, Savannah. And since you have one, Savannah is super OP in defenses right now. Etna works as well in her spot. If you have a Lucas, guys, in chat, Clara, Galleon, Lucas is one of the best 4-star defenses in the game right now.
You're welcome, Uchiha. We have a lot of fun doing it, so it's great.
Let's go. Who's the last person? Let me go on Perina and then Dr. Delight.
So
and then
Marco
go to
Polo
you.
and Dr. Delight.
Okay.
Marco Polo's been waiting, and then Dr. Delight. We always have time for Dr. Delight.
Dope. Let's get him. Oh, you have a ragdoll Perina GZ, dude. Defense. You go tanky defense. Ryu is good as well. So
Love you too, noob. Sorry about that. Sometimes with a couple hundred people, it gets difficult to make sure we get everybody.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. If we're missing anybody.
But you said you had a question about runes, noob. Maybe we could answer the question for you while we're like reviewing other people.
Exactly.
If drop your question in chat, and we'll see if we can help.
What's the name of Marco Polo? What is that? Can I get a GB and DB safe? Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
We got you, Marco.
Let me see. 1 minute. Good job. Once again, Dilution. Dilution makes
Dilution is
inconsistent.
the thing that's making it unsafe, probably.
Okay, let's see. So let's start with DB, that it's harder. So Verd, Spectra, Fran.
You have Ken as well.
Lauren and Ken. Exactly, that's the team. Evan called it. Take it away, Evan. An important thing about Ken, tell them, what's the problem with this Ken?
You want him to be super high crit rate in order for him to work frequently, because he actually has a clause on his third skill where if he crits on every single one, then he's going to be getting another turn, which means that you can use the third skill and then go immediately into the second skill to reduce attack bar on towers and everything. So he's a great monster to use, but you want to make sure to hit that crit rate, because in the rune set that was given with Ken, I think it put him at like 65 or something, and that is just not enough to see the results from that.
Yeah. Big kiss to Angie. Salve seu lindo. Guys, and I wanted to say something. What Evan said is really cool. So if we can't get into your account, just send a question in chat and we'll try to get through the questions. Don't worry.
And
we can stop a little bit and just answer questions.
It looks like Noobs is a little person, so it's, yeah, I wanted to see if some of my monsters need to be re-runed and which I can use in storage with the monsters that are runed now. I have a water thief with some runes, and I want to see if he's good enough and in what dungeon he can be used. If it's the water phantom thief, then I think there are better options out there. If you're trying to break into GB12, then I highly recommend you use that team that we've been talking about for the safe team for people with the Sigmaris lead. He's like the only fusion monster on the team, which is great, so it's faster to get. Sigmaris has a great HP lead. Lauren, Fran, both farmable. There's a Lauren secret dungeon open in chat 4780 right now, so maybe see if you can get into on that. Fran, make sure she's fast. Lauren has 80% accuracy at least. Crow, 2A, and Naomi, 2A, or whatever damage dealer you have in the back.
Guys, and another tip, so for this team, my man, try to put speed on slot 2 on this Spectra. The Spectra is a little bit on the slow side, but it's because you have it on attack here. You don't need that much damage. He needs to take its turns with a Verd to reduce attack bars. So that's the team we talk about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get Lauren and Fran faster. Maybe that's why also it's not consistent on GB. Try to put them on at least 100 speed. If they're on Bio, 80 to 100 is fine. If they're on Swift, 120 would be great. And the Vertihill, try to get him over like 50, 60, even 70 speed if you can. And then for GB, what Evan just talked about.
Right. 2 things from chat real quick. Noob said, I'm in my ult, I'm not even near GB10 in my main. I can't do B12 stages at all. That same team is still the recommendation, I'd say, for GB10. Except you'll have it'll definitely be easier to clear. Also, Hermera, does Leica need speed for GB12 or does he just rely on counters? He should have speed. Now, the only reason why I say he should have speed, more turns means more damage, but also if he gets frozen and your Fran is frozen at the same time, he needs speed to get out of the freeze so that he can just take the turn to do the damage. So give him some speed, definitely.
Exactly. And I wanted to say something, guys. Speed is super important also in the Fran and the Lauren. The Lauren needs to control the attack bars and lap people, and like Evan said, she's the one that multi-hits normally, so she needs to be tanky. And if she's super fast, she'll be always the one that takes the hit. So you're good. It's like being safer for the rest of the monsters. And if your monsters, if your Lauren and your Fran are not tanky enough, you know what's going to happen to you? That's exactly what's going to happen to you if they're not fast enough. And now, with that cue, we'll go into EU server, guys. Say hi. Say hi in chat if you're from EU.
Same chat channel.
I think now people will make them very tanky.
But sure, Noob Cybot said, when you get an EU server, I want to see if I can use some of the monsters that I have for stable B12. Like I ruined them, good for the monster. I still want to use them in PvE, not only in PvP. Sure, Noob, we can take a look. That was great. That was great, dude.
If by any chance they're very fast and tanky, and the Lauren has high accuracy, you know what's gonna happen?
That's gonna be great.
You're gonna be swimming in mana. Someone asked today, Seppi, how do you have so much mana? Did you see how many crystals I have? I have no crystals. I farm everything. I farm 24/7. That's how you get a lot of mana.
Oh, dear Nico, that's totally okay. Don't worry. That's totally okay.
What happened with Nico?
No, dude, Nico said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I called you Ryan, but not Evan." Actually, no, I don't, dude. I don't mind at all. Not
Dude, his middle name is almost Ryan.
Dude, and you meet you meet so many people on a day-to-day. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Dear
And
Nico,
thank you.
we
though.
got you. You're the first one,
And
dude.
Marco, sorry, Evan. Can you say that GB12 team again? Sig lead, Lauren, Fran, 2A Crow, and then a damage dealer.
Yeah.
We like 2A Naomi, but it can also be
Yen,
a damage dealer you picked up along
Leica,
the way.
Triana,
Leica. It could
Crow.
be anything. Yeah, another Crow.
Yeah, if you have
Probably
to.
not Lucian because you'll get tempted to use the attack lead. Probably not Lucian.
Okay, so what's the name of our great friend?
Oh, Noob Cybot, Martin,
it's
1999.
It's Cypher's the name of Dear
Cypher
Nico?
and look at Martin, those two.
Oh, Dear,
So start with Cypher because Cypher's been waiting, and then go
Dear
to
Nico, right?
and then go to Martin.
And Dear Nico too, right? Or Dear Nico's Martin?
Dear Nico too.
Oh, okay. So what is the help that Cypher needs? I forgot. I'm playing Cleave right now, but need to know Bruiser comps and monster review overall.
Oh, cool.
We got you, dude. Let me see. RTA is
Hey
our
guys,
specialty.
just want to say this has been an amazing stream so far. Really like talking to everybody, and it's so cool seeing everybody from YouTube coming by too. Like this has just been a great way to spend the morning.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming. As you guys know, our streams have no financial purpose. This is just to hang out and help you guys make the game even better. So share it, pay forward, and like our friend that just shared the Lauren SD.
Yeah, right, dude. The ultimate sacrifice was paid in 4780. Rogue Elf chick.
Yeah. Okay, Vigor is really important in Bruiser comps, and to counter Vertihill is great against Ragdolls and other fire units.
Oh, nice, Dr. Delight. Get that good internet. I need that.
I like to keep a Tessarian always ruined as well to counter heavy Bruiser comps that don't have immunity, like Rag Leo Verd. People do a lot of that. Molly. RTA, yeah. Dude, this is the first time we're talking about RTA today. How crazy is that?
Yeah, whoa, actually. That is pretty gnarly, right?
Diana's a great bruiser monster for RTA as well.
Mm-hmm. Ileana's got some use too.
Yeah, Fran and Ileana always ruin both on Vile Will, Speed HP. Ileana on 100% res is really good.
Thank you, Humera. So
oh
glad.
my god,
so
you have
glad-
Amduat. Dude, I would really like an Amduat.
Oh, Amduat is so much fun. Hey, Gary Reed in chat on YouTube, drop your question. Yeah, guess I will keep trying, man. I need help. Very new player. Please drop a question in chat. More than happy to help.
So if you wanted to play Bruiser, you have great options because you have different elements. So the key monsters would be, you want to start kind of not telling your opponent what you're going to do. So you want to start with a Fran or a Lauren. I would recommend Violent Lauren if you're playing Bruiser, Vile Will. So you are tanky, you sustain, it's easier to stay alive. Then you can go into counter. If people go heavy fire, Okeanas, all that stuff, you can pick Aerial, you can pick Vigor to counter the control that doesn't have a lot of damage. If they go lots of passives with Ragdoll, Leo, Verd, Molly, you can go into Tessarion, and the Lauren's already really strong with that, with a Fran, so you have double sustain. Vigor, Fran, very strong sustain. If they go into water units, Savannah, Barbara, Chung Pung with wind, all that stuff, Diana is really good against those units because it gains a lot of attack bar, even though they have the attack bar reduction with Chung Pung. And
Really?
finally, Amduat to counter the Vertihills and CC comps because you're going to cut them, and I would put him on Despair to try to stun them when you cut.
Really good question from Uchiha again about artifacts. Just wanted to do this because it's probably something that a lot of people are wondering. When an artifact says speed increasing effect plus 50%, does that mean my monsters get an increase of 50% base speed or total speed? It actually means neither.
Yeah.
What it is, is it's saying that when they get an effect that increases their speed, it is increased. So meaning, let's say you have a Bernard. Bernard puts a speed buff on all of your teams. The effect of that speed buff is then increased. So it isn't related to the base speed or the total speed. It's in that situation. So where you would want one of those that says speed increasing effect is, say, with maybe a Vigor, because Vigor's skill 2 puts a speed buff on everybody, and then you get increased effect from that speed buff. So it's a little more circumstantial than that, because that's a pretty big boost to put on a substat.
Nice. Crit Tomato. Yes, we can. Show it off. Are you on Europe? By the way, dear Nico, what do you need help with?
Nice. So we helped Cypher. We got Dear Nico. We need Martin and Night Eyes as well are all on our list.
Oh, let me go before Dear Nico answers, or did he answer already? Martin, what's Martin's in-game name?
Oh, it's Martin 19999, I think.
Thank you, Dear
And that's
Nico.
Cybot.
Rune check. Let me see how are your teams.
Rune check?
Yeah, and you need help for DB12. Like, check his runes and see if it's good, and help for DB12.
Did Gary drop the question? Gary Reed?
Salvi Hearts.
Okay, I just got Crow. Been using Rauk for my main DPS. Should I focus more on Crow instead? I would, Gary. Gary Reed, I would focus on Crow, because the thing is, like, Rauk was a very strong possibility, even in GB10. In fact, we recommended him in our Speed GB10 video. The only thing is that GB10 and GB12 are so different. You really need that Crow. Crow just deals so much more burst damage. They specialize in different things. You bring a Rauk for consistent def break and for cooldown reduction on your team. You bring Crow for that big hit and damage plus the brand effect.
Yeah. So you'll have a DB12 team that's going to be 10 times faster than what you have right now. 6-star Spectra, and it's going to be Spectra, Vigor. We can even take out the friend. Spectra, Vigor, Lauren, Vertihill, and Chilling. We have that team on our DB12 video. Suggestions is surprisingly good, because the Vigor brings the heals that Fran brings, and the immunity, to be honest, when the boss is low, doesn't do anything because he deals so much damage. So the Death Break and the turn cycling from the speed buff from both Chilling and Vigor is amazing, because you always have speed buff. So that would be the DB12 team that I would recommend. And let's check runes on the main monsters right now. Lauren, it's on Vile Revenge. This is great stats. Try to get accuracy over 80, like Evan talked about. Defran is looking good. I would try to get a little bit more HP maybe. Switch attack for HP on slot 4. That's how you get it.
King Fox Evan, let's talk some RTA, man. I need tactics. Anytime. That sounds great.
And then Vertihill, switch him to 100% crit rate, more speed on him. And tankier, this looks like a Trickaroo Verd, but he needs crit rate either way, but you don't have the Trickaroo. So that's what I would say, dude. You're doing great.
Oh, yeah. Devil Shot, we're on EU right now. We spent the first hour with Global, but now we're helping out EU right now.
Techrim, any replacement for Chilling? It's Elsharion. Elsharion is great.
Oh, KD380. Guess I'm invisible. No, you're not invisible.
Got you, baby.
Sometimes messages just slip through, and I'm sorry I keep having to say this, but yeah, we're looking at 2 different chats. We're on YouTube and Twitch, so like we're just making sure that we do as many as possible, but obviously some messages are gonna slip through. Sometimes we just don't notice stuff.
Yeah. What's
okay?
Martin's? What's Martin's?
Martin already?
What is Martin's? Oh, I found him.
There it is.
Martin 1999999.
Believe they wanted some help with Noob Cybot. Did you want help with like knowing where you could use certain units? I think it was GB12, or like making sure that you could, like, the units that you have ruined can be used in PvE and PvP. Now, the thing to remember there is that you don't need to have that mindset of like the PvE and PvP monsters anymore, since the runes are separate in RTA.
Yeah. King Fox, we got you. Say hi in chat and say your name and what you need help with. Agukel.
Yeah.
Thank you, beautiful. So Noob Cybot is for DB.
Cybot with what monsters they can use for GB12 and PvE and PvP.
Okay. I saw that his GB12 team is kind of fast, but the DB, he's using Bastet, but it doesn't look very reliable. It looked slow, but I see he has the trio, the Fire 3 Amigos right here. Spectra, for it to work on DB12, high accuracy, above 80. Like Evan was talking about earlier, just like Lauren. So the speed is good. You can try to get him a little bit faster, and then maybe high accuracy, that's all. The Verd is looking pretty great. A little bit more speed, maybe 50, 70. And then Ken, a little bit higher crit rate. I think these are the runes that come on him. Right, Evan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 65% accuracy is kind of indicative of the rune set that came with Ken.
Yeah. Lauren is great, 100% accuracy. Can't complain about that. Tanky.
Yeah, that's great.
The Fran is great too.
The defense is not too bad. Good speed. Like, these are great.
So that's the team. These two and these three will be your team. Just try to get them a little bit faster, especially the Vertihill, because he's going to make your team gain turns and stay alive longer. But for GB12, what would you like to see here, Evan?
Adjukel says, Seppi, congratulations on your work with SW. You are the best.
That's very nice of you, dude.
Completely agree. Seppi is the best.
Nah, Evan's the best. I'm the hobo. I love this. Let's do this. So what do you think for GB12 for him, Evanzine?
Oh, from this standpoint, so it looks like you've already got the pieces for the safe team that we've been referencing. Are they trying to make the swap over to the dot team? It doesn't look like you've made the steps to it, and you don't have to, if we're being totally honest. A safe team is just that Sig lead, Fran, Lauren, Crow, and a damage dealer. Usually we recommend Naomi, but you got Lynn right here.
Yeah.
So you might as well use Lynn.
Good job, Martin. I like the way you ruined your monsters. You have a firm grasp on how to rune. Just try to farm more giants, stay on giants longer, so you have faster swift sets. A lot of people jump to dragons too quickly, and then they don't have enough swift sets for their units.
So Seppi, I saw King Fox at the top, but
Where's
Night
King
Eyes
Fox?
at the bottom there has been waiting for a while.
Oh,
So maybe
Night-
you just look at Night Eyes. They're 3 from the bottom.
GVG
Now in the
RTA.
middle. Sweet. Night Eyes, what did you need help with? Did you say RTA?
GVG RTA.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got you, Night
Well,
Eyes.
I can already see that we're going to be recommending Oki.
Let me see
I
what's
saw
going on.
Oki in the profile. Oh, it's fresh. It's a new Oki.
Yeah. Let me
Congratulations.
see this. Oh, you got Cocky, dude. Cocky's great in GVG and RTA.
Actually, yeah. Cocky's still really good in both, to be
Nerf
honest.
didn't touch him, dude.
Dude,
To be
yeah.
honest.
Cocky is still a good recommendation.
Molly also great for both. Skogl.
Uchiha said, Evan, drop that Patreon. I got you, homie. You know what, guys? This isn't for us. This is we work for Come To Us. There's no Patreon here.
And
We
there's
just want
no
to help.
money involved.
There's no money in this. We
There's
just
no
wanna help.
subs. There's no donations.
No
We're here
ads.
to donate love and knowledge. That's all.
Okay, so Night Eyes again said, yeah, I just managed to clear all B12s. So I want to get into PvP, but I feel like I mainly have fire monsters. Is that a big problem? Great question. The only time when it would really be a problem is if in the pick ban phase, you pick them consecutively. What you don't want to do is that, and that's more strategy of RTA, right? If you pick 2 monsters of the same element right next to each other, then what you're doing is you're kind of signaling that they should try to counter you with an opposite element monster. So what you can do is you throw in a couple neutral picks. I see Seppi just highlighted Vigor up there, which is an awesome neutral pick that won't really give away your strategy. You have a Molly too.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is you should play. So first, guild content. You have one of the best defenses. You can use Kamoon. It's already 6-star. 6-star your Vigor and Molly. That's a super annoying, difficult to deal defense. You can do Kamoon, Vigor, Skogl as well. It's another great defense.
Oh,
you
it's
can
super
do,
annoying.
and then you can do Molly, Jean, and Miho or any other damage dealer, and that's a great defense. Or Cocky instead of the Miho, and that's it. And for RTA, I would recommend you can play Fun, Fast, Cleave if you have Swift runes, or you can play Bruiser because you have Molly, Vigor, and all that other stuff. If you're gonna play Cleave, you need to 6-star your Gemini, your Legmaron, and your Oki, but you need 3 fast Swift sets to strip and kill people. And Oki and Lag need to be on high damage, and you need a secondary stripper. It can be a Clara that is free to play, and that's a great comp. Or you can play Bruiser playing with Vigor. You don't first pick Vigor. You can first pick Molly. Is fine. It's very neutral. Or first pick Lauren or Fran, and then you go into the Bruiser units like Vigor.
And then they don't know what you're doing. So,
Exactly.
like, if you find that you're weighted in one element or the other, which I actually don't think you are, I think you have a lot of great picks from many different elements. You just don't want to pick them consecutively.
Yeah.
And Tomato said, "Shut up, Evan, and take my Angel Mons."
And Oki's a great first pick too, even if you're playing Bruiser, because you trick the people. You take the Oki away, and then you have one of the best counters to the other first pick in the meta, which is Ciara. You can pick Masha. People pick Ciara, you can pick Fran, Masha. Boom, they're dead, basically.
So we've got a question from Revoked Rage. I've been waiting for so long to get a read, but still nothing. Please see this and read it and help me with my Mons runes and TOA normal team. That would be awesome, actually. Hey, great news for you. We actually have a video on the top 3 free-to-play TOA normal teams coming out this week, tomorrow, actually, in a matter of hours.
Back to Dear Nico. Savannah's doing great. I would try to get more attack. If you're a Savannah owner, she has a couple weird clauses. So you have to be fast and you have to have lots of attack for her skill to work. So I would try to get her above 140, 150 speed. If you don't have a bio that fast, put her on Swift. And if you don't have lots of attack and subs, instead of putting her on crit damage, you can do speed, attack, HP, or speed, crit damage attack.
Savannah's a hard monster to ruin because all of her, that skill 3 is all checks, right? You need more. Oh, Seppi, could you look for Night Eyes if we haven't helped?
We already did Night Eyes. We just did Night Eyes.
Okay, Hugo, perfect. This is, then we're good.
What does King Fox need help with?
Says, could you guys go on Korea server? We don't have a Korea server account. If there's enough demand for a different server other than global EU, like Asia, Korea, etc., we can make an account like that. We can make one for those. But yeah, for now, we don't have one. Sorry about that.
King Fox, what do you need help with? Tell us. What's up, Mimi?
King Fox, let us know what's going on. Oh, and also I wanted to answer about those TOA normal teams revoked rage. So I wrote you down.
Let's do it at the end. I can go back to my account and we can show the TOA teams.
Perfect. And guys, yeah, that's great. Hey, Taki, I've written to you for the past 130 weeks. I need help with GV12. Please respond. What's up, beautiful man?
What's up, you gorgeous human? You toxic light monkey user. I hate light monkey users. Those guys are the worst. But they're all we gotta
get you on stream with us now that we're streaming at 11 a.m. our time.
Yeah. Would you guys like to have Taki over? If you guys don't know him, click on that nickname right there on Twitch and drop him a follow. Is not only one of the best RTA players we have, G3 player, but hilarious. You'll watch him streams like a stand-up comedy.
One of the most beautiful faces in the Summoners War community.
My God. He's so sexy and like
so handsome.
You know the pictures in the background. If you guys don't know them, like try to zoom in so you can see like this guy's a model, guys. He's
enhanced.
Yeah, zoom in.
Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Kaneko, Jewel 10 is really good against Light Monkey. If there's no heals in the comp though. What does King Fox need help with?
I don't know, but I
want to hit G1.
KD 380 needs help with. KD 380, we got you if you need it. Are you on EU, KD? Let's see. King Fox, I can't go past C3 for anything. I want to hit G1. Like, what combos are good since I have Artemio as well?
Okay. You definitely want to play Bruiser then. Arda is a little bit less strong, but still very strong in this meta. But you don't want to give away a Bruiser slow comp, right? Like, you don't want to pick Tyrannus first pick because we're in a double stripper reset meta. So if you pick Tyrannus first pick, you're dead. A Tyrannus last pick can be good if there's no Okeanos, no Chung-Pong. Exactly. No Ganny. But early on, it's bad. So you want to start with something neutral that won't tell your opponents what's going on and that is strong against those type of comps. So Ciara's a great first pick. I don't see you have Anoki so far. Juno can be used as a first pick as well if you're playing counter CC. So I would go with one of those two, or even a Vanessa that gives you a speed lead and doesn't tell your opponents what's going on. Then from that point on, you can go into Arda, double immunity, or Arda, Juno, or you can even bring a Triana if they're going double Beast Rider. If they go Barbara, Savannah, Triana super strong. I don't see if you have a Leo. The Fang is also really good against those two units because he doesn't get death broken by Savannah because he has high defense. Oh, and you also have a Cadiz and a Zong.
Nice, dude.
I really want this monster.
Oh, real quick answers in chat. Gary, Reed, absolutely. Yes, Focus Giants is a new player for Runes. Chaos Corp said, hey guys, question, any idea about when they're going to release a new balance patch? Usually they come out after the RTA season, so, you know, somewhere in the near future. They just said that the RTA season is coming to a close later, so I wouldn't expect it too long after that. It's normally on a 3-month period. Taki says, hit me up, Seppi and Evan. I'll do anything for you, hunks. Anything. Amazing.
Okay,
Amazing.
I have some things in mind. I'll message you later.
Okay, so Seppi, since we're running low on time, let's help KD 380 and Revoked Rage real quick.
Oh my God, we're out of time, guys. Sorry. Wait, before we help anyone, pause everything. There weren't as many people in the beginning of the stream. I want to talk about this. We have Lost Centuria coming out. I don't know if you guys saw, the month is already revealed. It's going to be out in April. And we have a cool cross promotion. You can get even Summoner's War rewards. So register for the pre-reg. And that's not the only thing. If you play Summoner's War and you want to do something really cool, we've had our meetups for a long time, even during quarantine, obviously, distance through Discord and other platforms. And now we have another one. It's going to be hosted by your very own LC33. Look at those arms. And Surin. So this is going to be... Oh my God, he looks so handsome. So check this out. It's going to be March 18th. It's only a limited amount of spots. So check it out. Yeah, where's the command, Evan? So they can sign up. They would like to hang out with other players, learn together, and play some matches. Have fun.
And guys, yeah, if you're on Twitch, we have commands for both of these. You can use command LC to pre-register, command cross promo to check out the cross promo page, and command meetup to see the meetup page.
What's the name of the next person, Evan? What's the name of the next person?
So let's look at Revoked Rage. Have they said anything? Revoked Rage, or if not, look for KD380.
Is that their game name?
KD, both of those are their handles on Twitch or YouTube.
We need the guys. Say your name here.
Say your name in chat 4780, guys.
Revoked Rage or KD.
Oh, there you go. CMD Summon. Now KD380. Just wanted help with anything. They said I need help with GB12, Guild Battle, RTA, whatever you see fit.
I think your dungeon teams look pretty dandy, dude. You're good. Let's do RTA.
Yeah, if you wanted a fresh challenge, a fresh take, like just for funsies, you could swap over to the dot team for GB2. It's unironically the most satisfying team in Summoner's War, in my opinion. Like, it's just very good.
Okay, you have Barbara, you have Juno. One of my favorite monsters in the game, by the way. If you guys think Helena's bad, I'll show you some replays.
Yeah, Helena's fantastic.
Ciara,
and also, like we said, Juno, we talk about Juno a lot on this channel, but Juno is an amazing counter to the meta. Remember to rune your Ciara in a contemporary fashion. High crit rate's amazing because you're basically getting a third, like 0.33 of a turn every time. I tried a dot team. I failed miserably. KD380. You know what? If you were doing the one with Lucian, double Melia, might I recommend using Veramos Water Homunculus, Melia, and then the Sath Tatu. That actually makes it a lot safer, but it might not be faster than what you have right now. So just double check that.
The core of your team can be Ciara first pick, then you can go into Juno and Barbara because you have 3 elements, 3 strong units, you have a starter. If they're trying to outspeed you, you can then pick Bastet and another speed lead to try to outspeed them and deal some damage, or you can tank it. If they go double Beast Rider, you can pick a Triana to counter it. You can even pick a Tyrannus. If there's no resets, you can bring a Fran to bring some immunity and protection as a second pick, and you have a Molly on the back pocket if they come with lots of units that don't deal too much damage and only control. You can pick immunity and Molly and you counter them. If they pick a Leo, you can bring a Verd, and if they only have 1 immunity or no immunity at all, less Rika,
amazing last pick, dude.
Kills it.
Amazing.
Same thing for Varad. If they go heavy fire and no immunity or 1 immunity, last pick Varad, and you got him.
Great, like, last pick punishes.
Last person, and we're gonna go away.
Oh, look for, is Quantum XP Crit Tomato?
I don't see
look for Crit Tomato or Revoked Rage.
I don't see Revoked
No problem, Katie.
Guys.
And, Gary Reed said, is Skogl worth investing in? Sorry to ask so many questions, just trying to learn the game. No problem.
Yes.
Skogl's worth it if you have a place for him. If it's on like Arena Defense or Guild War Defense, something like that, then he's great to invest in. But if you're really early game, then there's better things to invest in. And again, guys, so
Crit Tomato
is
the official. There's the official Summoners War Discord server. Go on there. We're all in there from the company. Normally, our mods and Come To Us Smoke are the people that are the most there. You can talk to them, reach out to them, okay? And then
Rage. I'm sorry, dude. We were on global for the first hour, but then we wrap up on EU. We're actually already overtime, but
can we talk about the TOA teams real quick? Going back to global.
Yes, let's do that. And Queria wanted help with GB12. The GB12 team that we've been recommending: Sigmaris, Lauren, 80% accuracy or more, 100 speed. Fran, same thing, 100 speed on Vio or Swift if you can't hit that mark. 2A Crow, and then whatever damage dealer you got. We like 2A Naomi. That's our recommendation for that safe GB12 team. And if you find that you're having trouble with the SIG, just double check that crit rate. Make sure it's got a high crit rate.
Guys, first thing is, if you want to know anything about TOA normal, how to clear it, auto teams, tune in tomorrow morning on this YouTube channel here. We're releasing a new video. It's super cool. It has Evan's favorite team, and it obviously has his son. That is his
My
favorite.
son, the water homunculus.
His favorite monster. He always finds a way to put him in. I'm glad that he's banned from RTA because otherwise he would only use that monster in RTA. We want to say sorry if we couldn't go through everyone. Please, for next time, let's try to send questions in chat so we can just answer. So say, guys, my team for GB12 is X, Y, and Z. What do you guys think? And we can go through more of them. But
Exactly.
Thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to raid someone right now, so don't leave chat. And thank you for everyone, too, that came from YouTube. It's only our second stream there. So tell your friends that we're streaming on YouTube right now. We'd love to get more people and help more of you. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, y'all are great. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all next time, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about an
Einmeldung.
unidentified...
Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je vous
Unbekannte.
transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange à
速
côté.
報です都心に突然現れる
现在为你播送盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about an
Einmeldung.
unidentified...
Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je
Unbekannte.
vous transmets un avis d'urgence. Il y a une structure étrange à
速
côté.
報です都心に突然現れる
现在为你播送盘旋，前所未有的趋势。
Breaking news. Citizens are very anxious about an
Einmeldung.
unidentified...
Die Bürger sind sehr besorgt über das
Je
Unbekannte.
vous transmets un avis